What's good, chat? Back with another reaction video, you know what I'm saying, chat? You know what I'm saying? We got a different setup, you know what I'm saying? Today react to Gen Z hater problem. As y'all see by the title, Gen Z hater problem, you know what I'm saying? Let's see why Gen Z hates on people so much, bro. Let's get into it.
As a whole generation is bad at a lot of things. Bad at not getting addicted to vaping and making up new methods to get high. Bad at focusing for longer than 5 minutes without having to scroll on TikTok for an hour. Bro. Bad at not ordering DoorDash 4 to 5 times a week.
Yeah, DoorDash, the DoorDash method, bro. Like, the DoorDash, people be DoorDash every day, chat. Like, as y'all can see, nah, y'all can't see right now. But in general, bro, I be DoorDashing every single day. Like, I got some Whataburger cup right there, but hey, the DoorDash problem gotta be studied, bro, for sure.
Best at its magnus opus is hate. There's no generation that is as hateful or vile as much as Gen Z is. There's generations that grew up and fought in wars.
Nah. And I swear hey, I ain't gonna lie, it probably gotta be the you know what I'm saying, the Holocaust, bro. Cause how do you hate someone like just cause they can't control what ethnicity is? How do you hate someone so much that you're willing to put them in camps or family and all that, bro? Like that's like, and slavery too, bro. Like that's ridiculous, bro.
They're still not as hateful as us. If the people that fought in wars had to sit at a middle school or high school lunch table in 2016 and get roasted, they'd leave with more PTSD than on the war field. Nowadays, it seems like everything that goes viral is due to some type of hating. Think of some of the biggest things last year. Drake versus Kendrick, making fun of Ice Spice.
Ice Spice? Well, Ice Spice is bad, bro. I don't care.
For the elimination of the healthcare CEO.
That's weird. That's weird.
But you get my point. We've kind of thrived on hate, like how the ancient Romans had Colosseum fights, and the crowd would cheer when it was a person versus a lion and see if they would win over bloodshed. I wanted to talk about this now because there's been this trend on TikTok hating on a certain.
Yo, that XXXTentacion shit. Like, chat, I'm gonna show y'all how it goes, bro. What is a father? I forgot how it goes. Like, what's a father? Or some shit like that, bro. Like, it's actually bad, bro.
Rapper. Someone you all should know. Like, I could literally put a picture of his hair and you would all guess.
Yeah, everyone knows that, bro.
XXXTentacion. The speed X took over the rap game was something I think we haven't seen since he came out. This man was crazy, in jail when Look At Me came out and was going viral. He went in jail as a pretty unknown guy, then overnight became a celebrity.
Look at me, look at me, look at me, look at me.
Of profile pictures of X, and I can't lie, I was one of them dudes in school.
I was not never was one.
He had that cult-like rap following that only a certain amount of rappers have. Nowadays, his closest equivalent is probably Cardi Blazers. You got Ye fans, Travis Scott fans, Young Boy fans. But I would say out of all of them, he was blowing them out the water with the fans, even just from my account. I used to be staying updated on everything he had going on, and he was always getting in some type of drama. So you could always check his Instagram story and there being a chance he's dissing one of your favorite rappers. And even if you didn't listen to him or didn't care about him, you had no choice but to see him because the social media pages were posting him all the time. I remember so many were trying to sound like X and even copy the cadence he talks in.
I forgot. What are you doing, bro? Like, that shit ass, bro. Like, there's only certain flows like one person can replicate, bro. And anyone that tries to copy their exact flow is gonna be trash, bro. Like, no glazing, bro. Like, come on, like with Cardi, like you can't do it, bro. Like, it might be glazed, but it's the truth, bro.
He was relatable to a lot of the younger generation because he would talk about his depression and what he's going through, and also give motivational talks all the time, telling people to chase their dreams. The last rapper to do something like that for a generation was Ye, which is why when he passed away, it was such a big deal to people. And for a long time, people have talked about his impact online and how big he could have potentially been. But now, apparently on TikTok, people have been hating on him. Like, this isn't some small trend or something. It's a huge big trend on there. We all know, since X was always talking about his depression and his
what trend we talking about.
They would always use his songs and him speaking in sad edits and emo edits. We can never forget that Bart Simpson profile picture. I'm glad to say,
if you ever rock this profile, bro, let me go back to it, bro.
Edits and emo edits. We can never forget that Bart Simpson.
If you ever rock this photo, bro, what the fuck are you doing, bro? What the hell are you doing, bro? Like, come on, no way you're rocking this, bro. Even in 3rd grade, I was not bumping this, bro. Like, maybe the X, but this is insane, bro. Like, all girls are, let me say, like, all girls are the same. Like, bro, come on, bro. Like, stop it, bro.
Profile picture. I'm glad to say I was not one of those dudes.
Exactly, bro.
A lot of people would hear what he said and act fake depressed online.
Bro.
My life sucks, man. If people only knew the pain and anguish
Niggas
I
Joker,
went
bro.
through to be here, they'd respect me more.
Jimmy, your parents live in the richest part of Beverly Hills in a $5 million house. Them Bart Simpson edit videos used to go crazy back in the day on YouTube, though. And was X sometimes exaggerated with getting his point across? Yes. So people have been bringing up these clips recently, posting him acting like that back in the day and kind of clowning him.
Do you have any relationship with your father?
What's that? What's a father?
Let me see that. Let me do that. Wait, hold up, chat, hold up. You have any relationship with your father? What's a father? What's that? Like, bro. Like, bro. This is funny as shit. I'm sorry, bro.
Do you suffer from depression? Do I think I suffer from mental illness? I think I'm different. And that's the last thing I'll say on video. You can keep that in there, though.
Nah, this is weird.
Sasha Onfroy was weak. X is the complete opposite.
What the hell?
X desires control.
How can he see my
Controversy.
Like, bro, it's one thing posting him and saying this is kinda cringe looking back on it. To be honest, a lot of that stuff just didn't age well from that era. You could look back on any era and
Lil Uzi, bro.
Things. But people in the comments be talking about he had to go.
Nah, this is crazy. People were saying he had to go. That's OD crazy. Like, imagine you die and people were like seeing corny clips of you, like when you were like, you know what I'm saying, like live, and they're like, you had to go. Like, what, bro? That's generational hate, bro.
Be talking about his music wasn't good. Like, where did this hate come from? That's brand new to me. Because for the longest, everyone was saying how talented X was and how far he could have made it. But now, because of a couple of viral TikToks, he's all of a sudden the most corny person and was never good. This guy probably explains it best from what I've seen happen on TikTok.
Let's not play like X wasn't cool as shit. Y'all love to fake support someone, and the second like some bad shit come out, you're always like, damn, like I knew from the beginning. Like I was one of them ones who was like, I knew from the beginning. I was a day one hater, because that's not even a flex, dude. Was not hating on X.
No one was hating on X, bro.
You just hopping on the wave. Y'all love to bring a nigga down, bro. Y'all love to see someone who's been getting constant love, and the second some controversy come out, y'all trying to act like
controversy, bro. It's corny as hell, but it's not even controversy, bro. It's some like, bro, back in 2017, y'all was bumping that shit, bro. We were bumping that shit, bro. The X profile, we was all bumping that, bro. So yeah, don't change now, bro. Like, come on now. We know every single one of us that's watching the video was bumping that profile, bro. Like, come on now.
When in reality, he was just waiting for a moment to finally bring his name down. Why is everyone saying they knew he was corny when he had so much love and not a hater was in sight? Like, somebody's lying. Do I have a father?
What's a father?
What's that?
As soon as a couple people turn on someone, everybody's gonna act like they always thought that person was corny and never good. At the end of the day, back then, everyone was a little more cornier, especially if you're younger still. But like, do you know what we used to wear? This was the average fit back in 2017. It's crazy how in our generation, a couple of TikToks of someone being cringe go viral, and people shift from loving the person to hating them. There was a time when you talked any on X for years, people would come for you. I think what a lot of this hate is really coming down to is either those kids who used to listen to him grew up and are cringing looking back on it, and new kids are coming in who never listen to X and are just on him. Back in the day, people watch this and think it's the toughest thing of all time. I feel like with our generation, making fun of dead people who never did anything is crazy, a common thing. Like, I remember when the George Floyd protests were going on and people were making memes of George Floyd. It wouldn't be funny 99% of the time too. It was just cringe. Another thing that showed me how hateful our generation is was when gender arguments and people started to dedicate podcasts to hating another gender. I think the sole reason of why the birth rate is declining
birth weight, bro,
worldwide is because the people that run these stupid ass podcasts. In the past, you went out to find someone and had your criterias, then boom, marriage. But nowadays, people get swayed for a potential option because they had Fresh and Fit tell them otherwise.
This is a very unpopular opinion, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I think if you're in a serious relationship with a girl, she should not have an Instagram. That's cheating.
What, bro? Like, niggas be saying anything these days.
Gen Z men are boring. Men are boring. You're lazy. You're boring.
Hey,
you don't have.
This is the chuzz, bro. You cannot take the chuzz seriously, bro. Unless this is y'all type chat. Like, when y'all see something like this, you cannot take anything they say seriously, bro. I'm sorry. Like, me personally.
Have hobbies. You're unambitious. You don't know how to talk to women.
We do not care. Exactly, bro.
I think we're at the point where these type of dumbass people aren't getting as much attention anymore. Both men and women are absolutely tired of this. I notice no matter how much they fearmonger these things, saying something like all these girls out here are gold diggers and will pretend to love you, or saying all these dudes are manipulating you and are always ready to cheat. I almost never see these type of situations happen in real life. And if I do, it's like 1 or 2 cases I've seen in my whole lifetime. You gotta realize the reason why these people are saying these situations are so common is because they hang out in those type of environments. The average person is not running into this a lot of times. And it's showing more that the person that runs into this stuff...
It's just stuff on social media. People believe everything on social media, bro. Like, you gotta, like, you know what I'm saying? Not believe everything on social media, bro. Like, simple.
Time just has choices at picking. But because of social media and because their voices are so amplified, it's why it's a common thing for men and women of our generation to run around with these ideas. Another thing that showed me how hateful we are is politics. There was no other generation where someone's political view pissed you off so much that you couldn't be friends with that person anymore. I'm talking about the non-extreme cases, of course. You know, if someone's extremely insane on either side, that's valid to cut them off. Like, sometimes people just can't be helped. But people will cut off their family over who they voted for. Both sides.
What? That's glazed, bro. The president don't even know you, and you're cutting your family off for goddamn president, bro. Bro, this generation is cooked, bro. I'm so happy I'm not part of the generation, bro. So I made myself better. Hope she's not serious, bro.
I blocked my sister too. She the only one that spoke and she couldn't take her ass down there and vote. So now we're cutting off people because they didn't even choose to vote? Bro, what happened to it's the choice to vote? Only 64% of the US population that could vote voted in the last election. It's not like the whole country comes out every time. And our generation got the worst of it. We have some of the most extremely odd and insane politicians of all time. One of our presidents was sleeping through half the job while the other could wake up one day randomly and decide to take some away from us. And the person he was against was campaigning by getting celebrities to twerk on stage. If you told an American this is how politics would be in 1999, they'd call you a crazy person. And this all literally just started in 2016. Like, Gen Z ain't have a single chance for peace. Millennials had George Bush and Obama way more peaceful. Even though they protested George Bush, their protests are nothing close to the protests Trump beginning. They be filling up whole cities with his protests. And on the other side, of course, you got the Trump rallies where you'll see riding you've never seen in your life. The social media algorithm kind of makes it so you have to pick one side and one side only, which has affected Gen Z the most. It's proven we have the biggest political gap and worst arguing, because as soon as you start to see a couple of posts relating to that side, your whole feed is eventually going to be full of it. And it's not people's fault. Social media has manufactured it to be like that. There's a lot of victims out there who unintentionally has had this happen to them and has shaped who they are politically. I try my best to distinct a lot of this stuff.
We live in politics. We live in politics in 2024, bro. Like, bro, no, that shit's so trash. Like, our generation is already cooked, bro. So, hey, do what you want. Why are you still living, bro? Yeah, bro, that's my advice.
Down any stupid rabbit holes because I'm not dedicated to either side anyways. To me, it's more of a problem that our generation doesn't even like to hear out the other side a lot of times. People just assume the worst and think you're lost and don't want to talk to you. The bad news about this too is it's gonna keep getting divided. When Gen Z starts raising kids, these are gonna drill their beliefs into their kids' minds before
Gen Z kids, whatever the gen after Gen Z, bro, their brains are finna be literally like a soup, bro. Your brain is gonna be fried, bro. Like, they might as well just, like, I don't know, bro.
Their brain is even in a solid state. My parents raised me and my brother off the notion of not to talk about adult things when we were young, which I liked. And politics was one of those things because as a kid, your parents should not be telling you about the political and economic state of the world, bro. You should be worrying about playing Roblox and Fortnite and getting brain rot from TikTok. Remember too, Gen Z was like the whole experiment in the social media political world. So Gen Alpha next is gonna be more divided than us, then Gen Beta is gonna be more divided than after that.
Beta? That don't even sound real, like Gen Beta, bro. Like, who the fuck is gonna be named Gen Beta, bro? Like, oh my gosh.
Point of implosion. Anyways, that's all I've got for real. If you're a hater, stay a hater and make sure to comment something hateful. Let's keep this train moving. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always, I love you guys consensually. And until next time, I'm out.
Alright, that was reaction, bro. Gen Z, we leaving you 2024. I'm gonna catch you on the next one, bro. We out. Peace.